drafting. I've not drafted this at a huge amount, so don't expect the perfect draft picks, but I am excited to do some drafting. See what we end up with. Hey, that Avawan. Alright, this rare is pretty good. Whenever a creature attacks alone, it gains double strike. Whenever Sifa, who is going to attack as a 3/4 double strike, deals combat damage to play, you may cast instants or sorceries without paying the mana cost from your graveyard. Pretty fantastic card. Battle menu is also pretty fantastic. Zanarkand is honestly really impressive too. Just the fact that it's a land. That's also a spell. Yeah, the rare land's also good. Maybe I meant to take the land. I don't know. It's tough between these two. Hey, Ren. Good to see ya. I do think the two rares are the most exciting cards. That much is clear. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to pick up the land and reuse it. True. Oh, maybe we take the land. I'm gonna take the land. Y'all talked me into it. Y'shtola. I don't actually know this card. At the beginning of your end step, exile target creature, return it to the battlefield. And then you get another end step. So this rebuys ETBs. She's kind of nutty. She seems kind of nutty. She also doubles up your end steps. For things that trigger an end step. She seems real strong, honestly. What else do we have here? We have whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a counter on this. I mean, this card seems nice. Oh, Y'shtola plus Omega. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, we might also just want to be a Towns deck with Zanarkand and Y'shtola as a start anyway, so. Sounds pretty nice. Y'shtola, Flickering Shiva. Also sweet. Let's take Y'shtola. Whenever you Scry or Surveil, draw a card. I mean, this seems phenomenal, personally. Vincent Valentine is also great, but we already want to be in blue. Oh, it's a trap, really? Okay. There just isn't enough scrying or surveilling. Yeah, Vincent's pretty busted. I'm worried about going free color, though Sultai is one of the better free color combos, right? A very natural free color combo. Let's take Vincent and see if we can't do free color or even blue-black. Something like that. Ultros is so absurd. Loran is really messed up with Y'shtola, though. Gaius is really messed up with Y'shtola. Oh my god. I wish Loran wasn't a white card. Yeah, you just want to do 5-color towns and take Loran. I could see that, honestly. That sounds pretty nice. Let's do it. We are notably not seeing many towns, but there's lots of time to find them. Hey, Scooter. Yeah, we can't pass the Loran on a Rainy the Witch stream. It's so true. Trader if we're splashing. Yeah. Maybe just take the trader. Oh, well, there's a Treachery. We should take the Treachery, right? You don't want to focus on blue-green as the main colors? We have a double black card, notably. That is reasonable. I want to take the removal spell, I think. Oh, Hectize of Y'shtola? Oh, but there's a town. We might just need to take the town over the Hectize. Even if Hectize is, like, pretty sweet here. Hectize is good with Vayne's Treachery, too. Hectize is kind of perfect here. Yeah, there's another Treachery as well. I think I'm going to take the town, but I'm really not sure. Pick up Hectize later. Yeah, it just seems like such a nice card here. It's kind of rough passing it. A combat tutorial is real sweet. Love one of those. Ooh, boy. World map? I assume? Prompto's amazing, but not really in our deck. Same with Palamisha. Anima's pretty great, but you not in like a control-y deck as much, I assume. Ooh, Exdeath. Exdeath is cool to flicker, and also a pretty good card. Yeah, the blue-red is quite open at the moment, it seems. Huh. The Merchant could be fine here, I don't know. Yeah, you want the Phantom Train? I don't know if we're really a Phantom Train deck. Are we? Phantom Train's pretty strong, though. I guess it's like higher upside than some stupid Merchant. Destroy a creature that's dealt damage this turn. Exile 2 cards from your yard. Poison the waters. I guess we could take... All these cards seem very filler. Hey, Tony. Alright, we have a solid start. We need some towns. We need some early cards, some flicker, but... Oh boy, that is a fire magic. It's like comically busted. But we don't have red mana yet. We do need to start picking up towns at some point. Yeah, Revelation's also good. Yeah, Revelation's good. I don't know if I would take it over a town right now. I'm torn between town or fire magic, I think. I do really like the Revelation, though. For sure. I guess Revelation's kind of fixing. In a sense. You ever thinking feeling someone else is also in towns? Yeah, that's kind of why I feel like I might have to start picking up towns really high. Because of that. Town Greets are a very weird one to flicker because you risk decking. Yeah, I didn't know Loran was a special guest either. First time seeing it. Oh, this is kind of funny to flicker. The Garuda. Not a terribly impressive card, but kind of fine. Kind of solid. Yeah, let's just take the Town Greeter. Another fire magic, but also a town. I just don't know that we're really able to cast these fire magics. Fire magic is such a broken card. But our mana already feels really stretched. And I really want to play Loran if I can. Oh yeah, flickering the Fat Chocobo is really funny. That's true. I could just take Fat Chocobo just to have a solid spell. Ooh, Garnet. Precious Wanderings, the fixing. Titus is like pretty solid too. Solid 2-drop. We need some early plays at some point. Ultimesha. This card's like pretty sweet. With like the Town Greeter too. But I think we really need this town. Pretty badly. Oh, it's infinite turns of Y'shtola. Wait, what? Is that actually true? Because you flicker and reset. You need to have enough cards in your yard, right? It's a little more challenging than that. But it's pretty sweet. Diamond weapon. We only have one self-mill thing. Probably just wants the town. Now, if we're picking up all the towns this pack, means I just need to grab no towns next pack, which is nice. We're just kind of sorted in that regard. Harkin doesn't really trigger off much of our stuff, but I wouldn't mind a 2-drop Wheel the towns next pack. No, pack 1, everyone was cutting the towns. Someone near on our right is also in towns. So we have to take the towns really aggressively this pack. Is my impression. Train wheeled. Yeah, we already have one. I don't know how many trains you're allowed to play. I feel like they're probably diminishing returns. Maybe I'm wrong. So. Yeah, Rat's pretty solid. True. Memories returning. Pretty good card. Yeah, there are a lot of good cards here, huh? Means we'll probably wheel a good card. Conrad is silly. Conrad is silly. That's true. I'm a fan of this one. Darkness Crystal is pretty sweet. I feel like if we take Memories Returning, we probably wheel a good black card. And Memories Returning seems pretty phenomenal. To me. Choco. Fascinating. This is castable. There's also a Hunt the Mark, which is pretty nice too. Pretty messed up card. Yeah, the side quest is really good. And we don't have any like hard removal for large creatures already. We have these two Vayne's Treacheries. I almost want the side quest. But I think I'm going to take the Choco because it's fun. Sid doesn't do much here, right? Oral Sight is pretty hard for us to cast. God, I wish we had one of the big towns payoffs. Yeah, the Wyvern's nice to flicker. Oh, Shay, with the 63 months. Thank you, Shay. Good to see ya. We don't have any sagas for Garnet. Black Green Town, cornered by black mages. Both pretty solid. I don't want cornered. More removal. Oh my god, Wall of Omens is so good to flicker. What's this card? This card's pretty nice. How many tokens do we even make, though? We have, like, Rat, Wyvern, cornered, Zanarkand, yeah. Oh, it doesn't double them. It gives you a 1/1 in addition, which is, like, a little different, but still pretty good. Ooh, a Revelation sounds... Wait, does it double them? Wait, did I misread? It said it gave you a 1/1. Frog. Oh, the 1/1 also gets the counters. Okay, I did not realize that. I've never seen that card in play before. Exdeath's phenomenal. I feel like First Revelation is pretty appealing. Okay, the UFO helps with the town thing a little bit. Let's take it. UFO is pretty fantastic here. Second Exdeath over second Town Greeter, question mark? We kind of have a lot. Well, we don't have as many freezes as I thought. I think a second Exdeath wouldn't go bad. Malboro wield, yes, good. With the Y'shtola. Honestly, I might want an Ice Flan over the blue-white. I might be playing like a plains or no white sources. I have 2 white cards though. I probably was meant to take the town. Yeah, the Ice Land's nice to flicker. Yeah, that was kind of my thinking. I was maybe just meant to take a town so I don't have to play a plains. I don't know. Tricky. Tricky. I guess we could conceivably play this Shinra, although I don't think it's super likely. I think this rat is our worst too by a lot. Oh no, the Sahagins pretty bad too. The Phantom Train seems bad here, right? We have like... Yeah, I think Poison the Waters is probably bad, I agree. Phantom Train seems bad here. We have like a token of Wyvern. We have the rat. The rat's almost on the cutting block. We have the cornered. Yeah, I'm worried we might be using some tokens for Vaynes, but... Oh, we probably want to get rid of this Gysahl Greens, I assume. Though it is a Chocobo for Choco. Even with 2 Exdeath, I really just want to cut this Shinra, I think. Yeah, let's cut the Ramen anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 17. We're probably playing 16 plus map, plus 2 cyclers. Yeah, greens is kind of bad. All these other spells are really good. And then I think our worst creatures are the rats. The merchant seems kind of nice here, I don't know. I think these are our 3 worst cards, and I would like to cut 2 of them, provided our mana ends up looking reasonable. Oh, Phantom Train is really sick with Final Days. That's just Fireball, right? Yeah, you reckon Rat and Train? That was kind of my thinking. But the Gysahl might just suck. I think the Rat has to go, sadly. Anyway, let's look at the mana base, and we can maybe add the Train back in. Unclear. The Rat's impressed you a lot? Yeah, I guess the Rat fixes our mana. Or something. So we have, what, 3, 4 with Wild Map. Yeah, I agree. I actually want the Rat. I agree that the Rat is actually better than Gysahl Greens here. Like, quite often when we cast Choco, we won't even be able to attack with the 2/2 very cleanly anyway. Works better with Final Days, like you say. Fixes our mana. What's our mana like? I worry we're really low on green. I guess we don't have that many green cards. It's a bit weird, huh? 4, 5, 6, 7 black, which is probably about right, because we have also a Malboro and a wild map. 4, 5, 6, 7 blue, which we could maybe cut up blue, honestly. We definitely are not playing 2 planes. So... Oh, hey Kenneth, good afternoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 white for 2... Wow, we have 3 white spells, actually. So we kind of want another planes, actually. I was wrong all along. Hey, Aspie. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this green mana situation's really awkward. Blue, black, splashing, green, white. Yeah, it's like a Towns deck that went funky. I wonder how we're meant to do this mana base. It's kind of tricky. Maybe I just need to like... Because I feel like we need another forest, right? We only have 4, 5 green at the moment. I can cut a blue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 7, 8, 9. We could maybe cut a black. It feels really dicey to me though to do that. But I have like some card draw to like fix my mana a bit. No, I think this is what we're doing. Most awkward town greeter in the world, by the way. Well, that needs a little help, but what more could we want? Good mana. Yeah, good mana would be nice. Hey, look, perfect mana. I don't know what you're complaining about. Mana's perfect. Oh, bye, Sophia. Good luck. Oh, hey, Jarvis. I am doing pretty good. Not much to complain about. Hope you're well too, Jarvis. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I'm like a moderate Final Fantasy fan. I've completed 2 of the games, and I'm currently like 80% of the way through my 3rd one, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think the Final Fantasy set is like amazing. I'm definitely not like a super fan who's played all the games, but I enjoy it. 2 hours earlier than that. Okay, that sounds like I'll probably be able to play it. Let's go down this town greeter. See if we can't find a forest. We notably don't have many forests. Well, Island is also good. And milling final days is pretty absurd. Jeez. You've played 1 through 11, but will not play the more modern ones. Yeah, I've played 6 and 10. I love 10, and I really like 6 as well. I'm currently playing through 12. I think the story in 12 I'm not as enjoying as much as the other stories, but I'm really enjoying just exploring the world. Doing the hunts. I really like the Gambit system too. I think the Gambit system's really cool. Alright, Esper Origins is a pretty good one. By pretty good, I mean completely terrifying of these death touches. At least they missed a land drop. Something. Oh, that's a good draw. That's actually a very nice draw. Just to get to just hold it open. Maybe get to answer this Esper Origins. Oh, you're replaying FF8 at the moment? Yeah, I want to play that one proper at some point. I played like the first 5 hours when I was a teen. 5 or 10 hours. But I was really bad at sticking with RPGs at that age. Yeah, it was mostly designed to burn. Yeah. Certainly the combat can be like that sometimes. Oh, okay. I don't really care about the Exdeath that much at the moment. Do we ever want to double block? We would lose Titus. It's not entirely clear to me that we need Titus, though. I want to save my veins for this. I'd like to keep my life total healthy, I guess. Maybe this just doesn't matter at all, though. This 3-2, taking 3. Just, like, kind of irrelevant. You're just old and grumpy. It's so true. Yeah, you think we don't drop block? Blocking would get Titus in the yard for final days, which would be alright. But I guess it's nice to be able to activate Titus on our Vayne's Treachery turn. I could Y'shtola to draw a land and fill my yard for final days, or I could Ice Flan and tap something, I guess. They have to use removal on the Flan. I mean, they can also just keep playing Magic. It's not clear to me they have to kill the Flan, right? Wait, what? Oh, this is how it works. This is kind of nutty, actually. I didn't realize it flickered twice a turn. I thought it just flickered and gave you an end step. This is absurd. Alright. Yeah, that's fair, VV. I maybe kind of underestimated how busted Flickering Flan actually is. Because of the fact it's a double flicker. Stakes might have been made. So now if they kill Y'shtola, we get 5 tokens. They sure are attacking a lot. If I double block, I get 6 tokens. And I'm already, like, have so much to do with my mana. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd blocked last turn, but... Oh, my god. Malboro is so sick. Yeah, I could Final Days. I could also just jam Malboro and, like, slow roll it. Only we started Y'shtola. I mean, I guess. I feel like we're doing fine. I don't know. Not too worried. Yeah, you think Final Days is better now to start attacking for 1,000,000? Sounds pretty nice. Also means they can't exile it from my yard somehow. Or maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Because, like, now the Death Touches can get in, but they really need to block, right? So, it's probably fine. Oh, the UFO. Get some flying in to cross the finish line. Yeah, 7/2/2s is a nightmare. This is, like, the grossest Final Days I've seen. So we really want to draw on tap land, huh? Alright, they find a Gigantode. Pretty good blocker. Apart from this Ice Flan. Like, oh, that's such a good draw. That means we can, double spell. I mean, we could have cast the UFO, but this is a better double spell. If I sack the 1/1, I get a damage with the wizard. Probably more than the 1/1's ever gonna do. Oh, it didn't die? What a beat. Whatever. Oh, it's 0/0. Okay, I'd always misunderstood. I didn't realize it. Huh, I always assumed it gets 1 counter for each thing that dies. No, that makes sense. Alright, they're down to 12. We have an Ice Flan at the ready. Pretty big flan of this card. Gotta say. Have they read Galleon Beast? One would assume not. I don't know. People really disliked me just running out Y'shtola. But it did make my final days just completely unbeatable. So, pretty happy with how it played out. Ooh, what a sick hand. Good mana, good spells, nice curve. Just gets better. Better and better. Hmm. The Mighty Demon Wall. That card's pretty good. I assume I'm just jamming Wyvern instead of combat. Get my flyer down. Oh. Hello, Y'shtola. Good to see you, my friend. If I combat onto Rat, I get to attack with 2 things, I guess. So just get Exdeath down and keep going wide for now. Not play into their open mana. as badly. Our next turn we can attack for 8 if they don't play another blocker. If they do, we just grow off Liar. Gigantode, I see. Well, well, well. I assume I'm just growing the Wyvern. Oh, it's kind of weird to grow the Wyvern when we have Y'shtola in hand, I guess. But we can always just flicker this Town Greeter instead to get Exdeath online. Or flicker Exdeath to gain life. They are attacking. Fascinating. Notably, if I block with the rat, I get to fire off Lasting Faith. Get a 6/6. Oh. What a beating. My poor Exdeath. I don't love exposing this against Golgari deck, but I think I'm going to. Let's look at this to look for this green source for Zanarkand. Oh. I guess we're flickering again. I'm a little bit worried about decking, but we want to fill our yard for Exdeath anyway, so. And memories returning. Alright, now we probably stop flickering the self-mill. just mayhaps. Regalia. It's a 4/4. It's pretty easy to block. So it's a 4/4. We go. So if they kill the bat, we get a green source. Are we decking? We have 14 cards in library. We're fine. Nominally. Oh, Exdeath's gonna flip. Do I ever want to just fire off the UFO too? It starts punching in the air. It means I can't flashback memories returning next turn. I feel like that's probably acceptable. Just attack on all axes. Alright, I gotta flicker this to gain free life. And then I don't really want to flicker the Wyvern. I get a 1/1, but I lose my +1 counter. And I don't want to flicker the Greeter because I will just deck. So I guess I'm flickering the UFO. Opponent appears dead on board. Indeed. I do get that impression. Oh. Why not? take a little peek. Removal spell, you say? Oh, this is even better than Malboro. Aw, thank you, Celestial. That 83 month free sub. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that continued support there. Hope you're doing well. Get in with these. Let's get in with this 8-8. It probably just trades for a Death Toucher, I guess. But then the Death Toucher doesn't get to block. I don't know. It seems fine to swing. What's the harm? Oh, you're genuinely doing great. That makes me so happy to hear. Hell yeah. Alright. Ooh, look at this. Blocking that trampler. Anyway, they die. Yeah, dead from 3x Malboro. It would appear that way. Wouldn't it just? Wait, what? Seriously? That's crazy, Celestial. Hell yeah. Hype. This deck looks sweet. Can confirm. It's a little bit goofy in that we're kind of splashing these green cards. But it's performing very well. It appears we have won. Goofy is perfect for the last day of the format. Indeed. Alright, 2-0. Let's go. Y'shtola. Comically messed up card. So much better than I ever expected. I already expected my card to be quite good. Oh, what I would do for white mana. I guess I have this Undercity Rat. It makes a white mana. Anyway, we're keeping, obviously. I think I'm just going down tap land and going Wyvern. Next turn. Ooh, Wyvern is perfect against the Sabo Tender, I gotta say. Laughing Mad, acceptable. I worry about Vincent getting killed, but it's not like we have anything else that we're casting soon that will have removal used on it. I guess I'm just meant to cast Vincent. Does having Vincent in play make Wyvern attack free? Because they just never want to block anymore? I guess so. Yeah, I don't know, Kenneth. Every deck has filler. I do agree Laughing Mad is quite bad filler, though. Sabotender's alright. I think Sabotender's, like, playable. Alright, I kind of want to attack both. But, yeah, you thought the Wyvern attack was already free. Yeah, it's not clear I want to trade the Wyvern off of their 2-1, but maybe. Wow, they're just not blocking. Crazy. Wild stuff. Very acceptable. Okay, that's less acceptable. That card's scary. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. think this 2/1's gonna keep getting in there. The clearer the board is, the more likely Choco gets to attack, right? Okay. Sabotender sure has dealt a lot of damage. So if I attack with Choco, Choco trades with Sabotender but replaces itself? I feel like that's probably a good deal. I guess I do this first to see if I can find a Vayne's Treachery. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I think attacking with Choco's good. I'm wondering if I want to combat on the Wyvern as well. I guess I do. And then I play land. So that I can have Veins open. If I find it. Wow. Oh my god. Wait, what? I felt so smart for hitting the Veins, but then they aren't even playing into it. I guess. Whatever. Could have saved the Wyvern. Yeah, I kind of just don't care about the Wyvern that much. Maybe I was meant to, but I feel like we're doing fine. Oh, that I didn't notice that Avawan. That is adorable. I wonder if that's intentional. No, whatever will I do? Anyway. Ooh, this can find forest. Believe is what it's gonna do. Lodge. What a lodge friend. Also a large friend. There are no, like, flings in the set, right? Okay, cool. Opponent appears to be a little dead. Oh, self-destruct, yeah? Hell yeah, we did it. Let's go. 3-0. Sounds nice. It might not look nice, but I think it is. Let me just UFO on 2. Okay, now we definitely UFO on 2. Am I doing any modern PT stuff? I am not qualified for the upcoming Pro Tour, sadly. I am qualified for the modern RC, so some point soon I'll start grinding out lots of games of Eldrazi off stream. So Eldrazi is my modern deck. My modern deck of choice. Eldrazi all comes back to PTO from the Gatewatch, huh? Indeed. I have so much regret about not playing Eldrazi at that tournament. Though, like, legit, the modern Eldrazi deck is so sweet. Getting to play Null Drifter was a good time. Oh, Jeskai Wizard Cutter. Yeah, I saw you posting about that. That deck looks very cool. I don't read... I kind of don't like Is It Prowess in Modern. I think that deck's, like, secretly kind of stinky. But I think Jeskai... more like a controlling build, like what you were playing. It's much more appealing and powerful. Oh, we only get a basic. Right. I'm so silly. Anyway, getting a forest is pretty good. Forest will lead to island, etc. We will get there in time. Soon enough. Next time we go, like, town greaser, hit island, cross fingers. Feel pretty happy. Opponent's notably not doing a huge amount, so I can't say that I'm terribly scared right now. God, I love this doofy UFO. It's so adorable. Okay, finding a land is nice. So we can go town, Greta. No island? Ugh. Okay. That's a bit sad. I could just cast Exdeath this turn. I think I'd rather have the rat in play anyway, though. Because if it dies, getting the treasure is kind of huge. Uses slightly less of my mana, so maybe this is a mistake, but I think it's pretty nice having this in play. Ratto. The Undercity Dire Rat really is a lot better than it looks. Huh. Unfortunate draw. Alright, well. Neither of us are doing very much. Wow, opponent is discarding the hand size there, so I think I can still feel pretty comfy about my position here. Huh. Does get me one land closer to Resentful. I'm so close to just casting this. Yeah, what a discard. Indeed, indeed. Kind of crazy. I'm so close to just discarding this, but flashing back Resentful would probably be a good idea. Anyway, we get to say go regardless. I guess I could attack with the UFO for one. And I keep up the option of putting in the swamp off the UFO instead. Alright, I think I want to do this. It gets me closer to flipping Exdeath. It gets me closer to flashing back Rev. The lands are always good with Tidus anyway. Perfect mana base. Perfect mana base. Where are the islands at? Certainly not here. I'll say that much. Turn 8. First point of damage, indeed, indeed. Alright. Good talk, good talk. Well, I kind of wish they tapped my Exdeath and like tried to push damage. That would have been so good for me. This is blue mana. I repeat, this is blue mana. Unfortunately, none of their creatures matter enough for me to use it. So, it's gonna continue chilling for a bit, I guess. Such a thrilling game of Magic. Turn 9. One of the Magic games of all time. It really is. Alright, resolves. That does not seem like a very relevant piece of cardboard. You know what? I've had worse draws. Biggest creature on the battlefield and 7th land for Resentful. Could be worse. We got a 2-for-1. It's just that easy. Oh, I really wanted to start using Resentful. But I guess casting things is even better. Do I just cast Totus? Totus dig for 2nd blue so I can do more stuff. That sounds kind of sweet. I don't know. Let's do it. Just want to find that island. Resolves, my friend. Aww. That sounds like the right move, Vivi. Alright, I would love an island, please. Now I can start casting things. I imagine I'm just meant to cast as Wyvern. And then, like, say go again. With Tidus activation up again. Oh, End of Eternities was my first pre-release in, like, multiple years. It's actually really funny. My last pre-release was Capenna. I couldn't remember the name of the set. I was talking to the person who's staying with me about it being my last pre-release. I was like, yeah, it was the crime set. And she responds with, oh, Karlov Manor. I was like, no, it was the other crime set. And she responds with, oh, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And I'm just like, oh my god. That is an acceptable Magic the Gathering card. I don't know, I feel like we just let Tidus go away. It's fine. Oh, we see an armor crew. Fascinating. Okay. It literally had a mechanic named Grimes. Oh, it's totally reasonable to name those two. It was just so funny to me that I'd chosen like the worst identifying word imaginable. When in my mind I'm like, oh, Capenna's the mobster set. Of course it's the crime set. If I block with these three, and then I fire off the Treachery and the UFO, my Exdeath start flipping. That sounds pretty funny. Wow. Messed up. Alright, whatever. Changed my mind. Oh, why did I sack it? I literally have Y'shtola in hand. Oh my god. I should have just sacked the stupid token. I got way too obsessed with this Exdeath. Like, the Exdeath doesn't matter. The Exdeath happens by playing Magic. I don't need to work for the Exdeath, right? Anyway. I'm sure we'll be fine. Realistically. Just would be nice to have a UFO as well, right? Nice little 3/4 flyer. How much more removal can they have? I now understand why they discarded a white Aurosite. The good news is we have Loran in our deck, and the moment we draw Loran, they lose basically their entire battlefield because we blow this up and then Y'shtola to flicker it twice. So, you know, we're really just in the Loran waiting room right now. Ultimately. Alright, let's get in with the Wyvern. Cast the Merchant. Cast the Choco. Ship the 10. Oh, sacking the Merchant's gonna get Exdeath online. Let me see. So we basically have this one Vayne's Treachery to deal with this 8/8. Makes things interesting. Block with our flyer and kill it. Indeed. That is the hope. Could go badly any number of ways, but that is the hope. Notably, we deck before them. One second. Read. Wow, we don't have that card in our deck anymore. Yeah. We actually have to hope they attack. Which is hilarious. Oh. I appreciate your contribution, opponent. If we flick a Malboro. Unfortunately, the Malboro is in our graveyard. I did think of this, and then I was like, oh. Anyway, hopefully this just resolves. Punished for casting spells, apparently. Okay. Oh, boy. I don't know how we win anymore. Remaining spells in deck are Combat Tutorial, Memories Returning, Final Days, Ice Flan. So we have no way to remove this absolute virtue. But I think we just deck, unfortunately. Cannot believe we lost this game. Dream. Maybe I was meant to play Syncope, although notably they probably never cast Summoners if we don't cast Vincent. Despite being astronomically ahead on every axis. I guess I just lead on this town, so I can potentially cornered by black mages on turn 3. Little janky, it's fine. Indeed, Kenneth, indeed. As is the nature of limited. Notably, I could have, like, just not used my removal spell earlier in the game on a card that didn't really matter. So it might be kind of my fault, you know? Like, I didn't really need to kill that 4/4. It was kind of irrelevant to the game. Oh, Vivi, have you seen this 2 blue-white mill card? Apparently we got exceptionally lucky not to play against it at any point in Two-Headed Giant. I didn't even know it existed. It seems kind of stupid. I think it should honestly be banned in Two-Headed Giant Limited. It's hard to imagine that it should ever be illegal. But you know. I guess it's a good thing we had a deck that had attackers in it. Maybe we secretly built our decks really well by having one, like, super aggressive deck that could actually push people's life totals down. Yeah, we only had 2 copies of the second best Two-Headed Giant card. Indeed, indeed. It was pretty nice. Interesting. I was planning on cornering by black mages, but I guess I found a different play. Two-Headed Giant is sweet. It's the only way I ever play pre-releases. I don't really like single-player pre-releases. But Two-Headed Giant, you just get to hang out with a friend. It's a chill time. Quite a bit less messed up than Space-Time Anomaly. Yeah, I feel like basically every card they've ever printed is less messed up in Two-Headed Giant than Space-Time Anomaly. It's kind of unbelievable. Oh, that's a good card. We might have to remove that card. Just possibly. Oh, we can sack the black mage. Oh, expropriate. Yeah, that card was quite unpleasant. You raise a good point, Vivi. You raise a good point. I kind of want to lead on this. In case they double block and have a trick to answer my Choco. I guess if I do it the other way around, both their things die, but then they can use a trick to save the 1/1. Which would kind of suck. I think we just really need to make sure this Venat dies no matter what happens. So I think I'm just going to do this. We don't get to keep the wizard. But we do get to play around a +2/+2. Which seems like pretty irrelevant to me. Oh my gosh, Avawan. That sounds so disgusting. Crazy stuff. Alright. Seems pretty hard to ever lose this game. Yeah, if you don't play exactly on turn 4, that's true. And also sometimes people cast 2 drops and attack, right? Yeah, expropriate is so stupid. I'm still so tilted about expropriate. The game was going so well. Alright, they definitely have a pump spell, right? And they're gonna try and trade with my Choco. But if they trade with my Choco, at least I like draw a card off of it. But it's still like, you know, being pretty good. Oh, that's pretty sick, Callie. Yeah, our pre-release was like, oh, do I ever just want to activate Titus? I worry that casting Malboro would, like, run into Sweeper. I guess I should have done this before damage, because I might miss a damage. Okay, we can just cast this instead. Still pretty good, but we get to keep Malboro for post-Sweeper. Oh my god, Vivi, indeed, indeed. Get to protect this Abzan mid-range deck with counter spells. Excuse me? Excuse me. They did have the pump spell. Okay, this means my Choco is not being eaten when I attack. So I'm honestly kind of fine with it. Other than the fact that we're dying to Winota in limited somehow. That bit I'm less fine with, but details. It's pretty good. Cast a hefty POW. It's like a 10/10. Or I could cast Malboro and hit one of their cards, but fuck. Tap land, okay. Wonder what that green card is. Indeed. Guess they're casting this crystal fragment. You're scared to find out. It might be like a Gladiolus. Potentially. Would be pretty good. Yeah, Gladiolus or Renoa. Renoa is a likely one too. Both good humans to find off Winota. Oh my god, this is so much damage. I like how they have options to choose from. That fills me with confidence. Cloud. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, they don't have anything to find there, at least. Okay. We take 6, go to 14. Opponent's gonna have to chump the 10/10. So he's playing untapped land. Lets me double spell this turn. We play this pre-combat. We get down our Vincent pre-combat. Back with these two. Now they have to block 10/10, otherwise they die to Malboro. Oh no, this is lifelink, I guess. They can double block Choco if they want. But I think I would be pretty happy to get this Winota off the board, so. Wow. Fascinating. Take their final card. Excited for this to become a Trampler next turn. Trample lifelink. Alright, sure, you got a 4/4 flyer. This is acceptable. Or 4/3 even. Alright, I guess I can start by doing this and see what I find. That is quite a good one. Okay. I suppose so. Good luck, have fun, opponent. It appears they have died. Alright. Love to get that W. I believe I meant to keep this, but can obviously go badly. It is technically a Freelander, so not quite as awkward as it looks. Oh, I might really want to Merchant next turn. It means cycling this turn. Might be loose of me. This is higher upside, but like way more risky too. Well, fascinating. So I just really want to hold on to Malboro with Y'shtola in hand, is my thinking, you know? Please don't syncopate. Okay, thank goodness. This is quite nice. Get this down. Say go. Obviously, we would have loved Island, but Odin is also doing some soupy things over there. Alright, well, the UFO blocks that just fine. Oh my goodness. I guess this is fine. I really don't want to cycle this Malboro, but cycle Malboro into cast Wall of Omens is pretty reasonable. And realistically, the Y'shtola is going to be good, even if we don't have a Malboro in play, right? Still going to be just fine. Ride the Shoepuff. Pretty sweet. Might have to Vayne's Treachery that Wyvern before too long. That's a good draw. So we can play this out and just get down our Merchant. Merchant will get to loot away the Dire Rat at some point, or draw 3 cards. I guess either way is pretty good. When they target the Wyvern, I think I'm gonna Vayne's it. I worry that it's a waste of a removal spell. We don't have that much removal, but the Wyvern will be getting in for quite a bit. Aw, bye Marie. Good to see you for a bit. Them doing this first means I maybe don't get to waste their +1 counter. But I do just really want to answer this Wyvern, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, this is pretty heads up from them. Very, very tightly played. Good this draw free. Seems pretty nice. Alright, now I can play out the Rat. Draw 2 of Y'shtola. I mean, I couldn't cast the Y'shtola. There's a slight problem. Slight impediment. Wow, what a beating. Oh my god, they eat both our critters. We lose our Wall of Omens for our Y'shtola. Actually horrific. That's the best Precious Wanderings I've ever seen in my life. Actually horrific. Anyway, we're doing fine. But that was quite entertaining. I don't want to just get the final days in the yard. It makes a lot of tokens very soon. They could maybe attack me for quite a bit if they fire up the shoot buff. A little spooky. Alright, so if they want to fire up shoot buff and play a land. Oh, that aura sighting. Unfortunately, our Loran's in the graveyard, so we don't get to like super blow this out later in the game. A little bit heartbreaking. They're gonna find a land so they can pump up the Pixie. Means we're gonna take 12. Horrifying. Luckily, the Choco mod goes away next turn, so kind of fine. I suppose to block with the UFO, I would get another Zombo. Then I'm not holding open Treachery. Gain 4, get a zombie? Seems pretty reasonable to me, honestly. Oh, wow. Oh, we don't have another green, so it's not actually terribly good here. I think I want to start with this. Hold open Treachery. answer this pixie. It's definitely a bit dangerous. Okay, so I get to choose one to keep. I can't cast Cornered this turn. I can cast it next turn. Although the Exdeath gaining life is pretty phenomenal. One would assume I really want this Cornered. And they're gonna get rid of the Exdeath. Oh, they did. They got rid of the Ice Flan. Fascinating. Hey, Evelyn. Good to see ya. But he almost wants to take the island. Oh, they gave it to me anyway, thank goodness. How's it going? It is going good. How about you? Alright, with Vayne's open for Pixie, kind of awkward to use up my final removal spell. But luckily we go over the top of basically anything that's not like a Giga Bomb, so... I think we should be fine. Please don't have another Precious. Thank goodness. I mean, that was pretty good, but... it's kind of beatable, I guess. A double block. I think we just take it because I need to be able to block on the Renoa turn. That is a lot of cards, friend. I guess if I go Y'shtola Exdeath, I gain 9 life. It's pretty good, but... this plus Final Days is so many tokens. I think I like this. Kind of just makes their attacks not very relevant. I assume I would prefer just to gain 3 life over having a 7 free. Since I can get the 7 free next turn anyway, and I'm not like in any rush to attack them. Oh, they're doing this instead of cracking the merchant. That's surprising. I'm sorry to hear that, Evelyn. I have definitely also been struggling a bit with being very tired of late. Alright, well, the Exdeath still transforms even though it's a token. Go figure. You learn new things every day. I assume we're just going cornered Final Days. Get a billion tokens. We don't have Malboro in our deck anymore, sadly, so we do actually have to try and kill them. Currently, we deck before them, and I don't anticipate that changing anytime soon. Let's gain 6 life? I think I want to gain 6 life again. I guess I could start attacking with this Exdeath pretty soon. If I really wanted. And then the second Exdeath, like, gets to start getting in, get a big blocker off their side, so these 2/2s become better. Honestly, maybe a good idea. How much is the free life gonna matter at this point, you know? Yeah, it changed when March of Machines came. No, I actually remember this now, because it affected, I was playing Kaya 7 at the time. And it actually had an effect if you copied Wedding Announcement with Kaya 7. It's like truly bizarre interaction to come up. This is a lot of damage. Opponent's feeling bold. It's 14? Excuse me? We can kill this. I guess we can't kill this 14 power critter, but we can just flicker this to gain some more life if need be. It's hardly the end of the world. I don't know, this seems fine. I take 14. They lose their Renoa. We can flicker Exdeath to gain some life again if need be. We can also just trade with this shoe puff, but don't really want to put another permanent on the board yet. Kaya 7 rotating. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. I do love Kaya 7 an awful lot. One of my faves in Standard for sure. And shocking news to no one who watches the stream. If I put a counter on this, I get a clean hit. And then I can flicker to gain life. That sounds pretty good. Did they die? They take 8, they go to 14. Oh, are they just dead on board? They can stop 3 damage, they take 14 plus 8. Yeah, this is lethal somehow. Genuinely kind of wild. I was not trying to have lethal, but you know, we'll take it. They dedge. So true. Five and one. 5 and 1. This hand is going third, but I guess I will keep. It is no longer going third, notably. We actually get to cast a spell at some point. In a little while. The Gubu getting in. Yeah, I really want to Memories returning next time, but I guess I'm just doing this. Get rid of their Gubu, have a token for my Vaynes. Feel pretty happy. Hope we don't get syncopated. Nope, that's also bad for us. Oh boy, I might lose this one, honestly. Slightly clunky start from us, and they've had a very good opening. Shout out to opponent's basic land choices. Quite nice. Alright. A lot of mana. Hopefully nothing to do with it. We should be so lucky. Them attacking is an encouraging start. Wild stuff. Okay. So I guess we are hoping they do not have Syncopate. That would be quite unfortunate. They do not have Syncopate. Phenomenal. What am I taking? Wow, these cards. We're certainly not taking Wall of Omens tap land. Zanarkand is really good. They don't have a Loran target yet. I think it's Titus or Zanarkand. Oh, we don't have double green without using Wild Map. I think I kind of want to take Titus. I guess we're probably ending up with the land though, which gives double green. I'm gonna take the Titus, but I don't know if this is right or not. I just worry about flooding a bit. And Titus is very good if we flood. And they're probably gonna get rid of the Zanarkand. They do. Means I assume we take Wall of Omens and then they get rid of Loran. And then we get Guadosalam. And then we play land wild map so that I don't have to discard the hand size. Oh my god. That's quite strong. So they're going to take Vanille. Then we're going to get rid of Lock. Then they're going to take Torgal. And we're going to get rid of Town, question mark? Alright. Vanille's nice. Gets back a Mega. Pretty spooky card right now. So it seems I'm just jamming Malboro. So we can set up for potentially flickering Malboro the moment we draw the flicker effect. In the moment we draw Y'shtola. True soul time era right now. It really is. Get rid of a T-Rex. Could be worse. Not looking forward to them having an Omega in hand. We have a chump blocker in the Wyvern token. Uh-oh. Wait, what's the text on this card? Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste. Great. They have the combo, unfortunately. We do have a Vayne's Treachery, though. So I guess we just, like, are legally obligated to hold it up forever now? Oh, it's first main phase. Okay, so we get a window to interact. That's good. But losing the Malboro is so sad. And we drew the Y'shtola. Wow. Yeah, it's so sad. Could have lived the dream, chat. Could have lived the dream. Oh, the Torgal gets to grow the Vanille. Pretty nice. I'm a little bit worried about us dying to this cloud of darkness. Wait, what? Rising attack. I feel like I'm fine blocking like this. Maybe I lose my Titus, that would be sad, but it doesn't desperately matter. Oh, I guess the thinking might be that they can now regrowth Quistis later. Anyway. 7/6. Notably, when it dies, so I guess we are not allowed to ever let these transform. Noted. So I might as well sack the map. This one is larger, but this one has more text. Free is like kind of annoying attacker at the moment, but I guess I'm gonna get rid of the Fang. Yeah, we have Y'shtola to block with, exactly. And if something happens to Y'shtola, it's not like we were winning anyway. I think I attack with Wyvern and then flicker Wyvern once. Right? No, I might want more 1/1s. Yeah, you think Wyvern twice? I think maybe we do Wyvern twice. We do have Titus that can block later on. We can't really afford to let ground creatures get through ever. Because then the Cloud of Darkness just becomes so much scarier. Alright, we go to 4. Combat tutorial to grow the Wyvern would be amazing. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That's less fine. Good card. Good card has been found. Let's go. Oh, I'm a pretty big fan of this card, I gotta say. Oh, ha, ha. So I'm tapping Cloud of Darkness. Am I ever allowed to attack with Wyvern? I think the answer is probably no. Alright. Good Ice Flan. Definitely allowed to cast one of these. Exdeath. Does gain life. I believe I would like that. Insane combo. It's a pretty nice combo. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Tap. This. Look at this. Tap. T-Rex. Does mean they get in for free damage, unfortunately, but... Oh. That's quite strong. On the Cloud of Darkness. Maybe I was meant to tap Cloud of Darkness and leave Lock untapped. Them gaining life didn't really matter, right? Made my life a lot harder. They get an extra card now. Which is pretty spooky. Bottom. Ooh. Vincent Valentine, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I fire off the Resentful, I could flip this Exdeath. Not clear that accomplishes much. I imagine the reality is I need to run them out of cards. I'm not in love with as a game plan, but... Okay. So we cast Vincent. We say... We attack with this, we can tap Cloud of Darkness T-Rex. So just don't attack. Yeah, if we trade Exdeath for the lock, Vincent grows as well, and then Vincent grows us, gains us more life on attack. Seems acceptable to me. I agree. Wow. What? Just the defensive Gubu, I guess? Oh. All the zombies. Alright. We sure do die to removal spell. Anyway. Okay, they don't seem to have instant speed removal open. Do I even want to cast this again yet? The zombies are nice. I guess the zombies mean I don't have to tap this T-Rex anymore, right? Once they untap. It's actually pretty reasonable. If I swing, they gain life, but I gain life. Which I believe is a good exchange. I would like to gain free life, please. Alright. Flicker the Ice Flan. Tap down Cloud. Flicker the Ice Flan. Tap down T-Rex for one more turn. This board is so absurd. Okay, those are some large creatures, I guess. Poor thing. Brain melting. Brain is melting. Yeah, Y'shtola is a ridiculous card. I am never casting this Town Greeter. No matter what happens. Well, if I don't attack with Vincent, I get to attack with Neo Exdeath. Seems like a good exchange. Cards in deck check. We have 7, opponent has 6. Wow. Let's go! Just that easy. Hey, this is certainly a keep. Pretty nice hand, especially if they're playing artifacts in their deck, I gotta say. Alright, just go find a green source for Exdeath next turn. Or save map to fix whatever color we're missing later. I kinda just wanna go get a green source, honestly. Guarantee my Centaur Courser. I was good at blocking Centaur Courser, but not if there's a Vincent in play. Let's go. Okay, Town Greed is pretty nice. Do I ever just choose not to transform Vincent here? I feel like transforming Vincent is just like way too good not to do, right? It means he doesn't die to removal anymore. Sure, whatever, opponent. Yeah, we got some 5-color good stuff going on. Deck is very nice, honestly. Deck is quite the delight. Especially because of this card. I guess it's 4-color good stuff. We don't have red, but... Oh. I see you have a Loran target there, friend. I could try and dig for land. If I brick on untapped land, I guess it's not even the end of the world, right? Because I can still just play my rat and play a tap land instead. Yeah, find my blue source. Like, this is fine, right? I still get to blow this up with Loran next turn before they draw cards. Still developing. Feel pretty happy. Oh. Okay. Pretty good. Let's set up this 6th land. I suppose. Although I'm jumping with Dire Rat anyway, but... Oh. Yeah, I don't feel like we need this value this game. I'm just going to play it as a land and feel pretty happy about that. They draw 1 card. It just doesn't matter, right? Let's kill this Primal Odin. The Wyvern. Sure. That's pretty good. The 1/1 blocks really well here. So if I attack with the Exdeath, it just trades for the Ahriman, but I think that's a pretty okay trade. They probably tap out then. Not that that super matters, because I'm probably jamming Malboro anyway, but... I don't know. Seems good. Really not interested in trading this Loran off with Y'shtola in hand. Oh. They're not sacking the token. Maybe because of our Loran, or maybe because of a counterspell. Oh, I shouldn't have played out the land. Although I guess if they play a Ravenous Rats, I literally have Loran in play. Oh, that's so funny, BB. I didn't notice that. It was very sick. feel like casting the UFO does not achieve anything. I'm just gonna say go. Oh, have people been playing Odin in Constructed? That's kind of sweet. I see. I see. Uh-huh. At least Y'shtola is gonna get to kill this Odin. Something. Assuming they kill this Malboro. Indeed. Oh, there's a Smuggler's Surprise deck with it? That's so funny. It's like a little messed up. They're on Syncopate. Gets Flick of a Run. We want to flick a Town Greeter. I don't know if it achieves very much, really. We already have both our flashback spells in the yard. If it finds a town, I don't know. I think it just doesn't achieve very much, and decking could, like, actually be a concern. Oh, we have Final Days. That's true. That's a good point. I didn't think of Final Days. Y'shtola's pretty good against Shiva, huh? This flicker whatever they tap. Also flicker this Loran, just like all axes, right? Wow, we would have milled the Final Days. Honestly, such a beating. Is it just go Final Days, get in some attacks, activate this UFO? Did they have Syncopate all along? Find out. Oh, we can still just pay for it, is the thing. Find out this week on Dragon Ball Rainy. Attack with everything that isn't the run. Alright. 7-1. Let's go. Final draft of the format is a success. You love to see it. GG easy. Y'shtola the GOAT. Really is. Y'shtola was unbelievable that draft. First time reading the card, and wow, did it perform. Heck yeah. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. It's been great having y'all here. If you've enjoyed the stream, give me a follow.